Hey guys, it's Rachel from Little Ring Lamb Tuesday, another Top 5 Wednesday day as well, and as always, the link will be in the down bar so you guys can go check out other people's videos. Today's topic is Top 5 POVs, which are point of views in books, and the parentheses, in the parentheses on the Top 5 Wednesday Goodreads group, it said to try to pick as many multiple perspectives as possible, which is what I did. I picked these books, basically, I did my own little rating scale. And I picked the point of views. There's quite a few point of views I like, but I picked the ones that if they weren't in the books, the book would not be as good. I think it would lower the quality of the book, and it just wouldn't be the same. I think that the point of views definitely add something, and that is also what I really liked. Also, side note, sorry if the lighting is kind of funky. It's been thunderstorms, then it turned sunny, and then thunderstorms all day the past few days. It's been really annoying for filming. But yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, we're going to start the countdown from number 5. So number 5 goes to The Sisterhood, The Traveling Pants by Amber Shares. Now this book is about 4 friends who find a pair of pants and they magically fit all of them. And basically they send the pants around to wherever all the girls are going this summer. So it's I think it's the first summer they've all been split up. One of them staying in the hometown, one of them is going to Greece, one of them is going to a soccer camp, and one of them is going to visit her father. And they all go their separate ways, but these pants travel and all their chapters are interwoven and they're all best friends. So you guys get to see what they're doing and kind of yeah, just get to see what they're doing and what happens in their summer vacation. And if this isn't told in one perspective, I don't think it'd be as good. I like that it's told in the 4 perspectives. You get all different perspectives and you get to see the story from all the girls' viewpoints because all the girls are very different. And a lot of things I've seen where a lot of people like these, especially me and my best friend liking them. We're always seeing which girl that we, I guess, would most identify with, and it kind of shows you that even though everybody has different interests, you can all still be friends, and it's just a really good story. Number 4 is Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. Now, I really enjoyed this book. It's very good, and I think that both perspectives definitely add something to the story. We have Eleanor's perspective, which she has the more tragic perspective, I would say, of the two, and then Park's perspective, and they both have different issues going on, some of them more serious than others. And I like how you can really see the difference in their family structure, their socialization, all that. And I think it really adds a story. Because if you just heard from Eleanor's side, you just heard from Park's side, I think the story wouldn't be as good. I like their intermingling perspectives. And I just find it makes the book more real. And you get to see both sides of the story. And in a lot of books where you have a boy and a girl and you know that they have some attraction to each other, you only hear from usually one perspective unless they have another book that's in the guy's perspective. Or something like that, but I like how you hear both of them and how they kind of feel about each other and stuff like that. I just find it really interesting. Number 3 goes to Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Now this is going to contain spoilers, so I'm going to hold up the book, and if you haven't read it, just mute it until I take down the book, because this has major spoilers. Anyway, spoilers starting now. So basically we hear perspectives from Amy's journal, Nick, and then Amy later on in the book. And this is one of the books that was one of my favorites last year. It had me glued to the living room chair where I was reading. I really enjoy it. And I really enjoy hearing the 2 perspectives. I just think I like the Amy's diaries, but I really like hearing what you think and how she has planned this and the back and forth. I just find it very interesting. It definitely builds a suspense and you want to know, is she going to return? So that has been the kind of spoilery part of that book. That book there is impossible to spoil it. So it was impossible to not spoil it and talk about that. So this is where the harder part came into, because I have 3 favorite books that are my all-time favorites, and I have a favorite series, Standalone, and then Young Adult Standalone. And basically, my adult Standalone has a point of view, and that is The Castaways by Elin Hilderbrand. And I know this is not a favorite of her books, but I really like the interwoven side. So basically, from the back, we have Greg and Tess, and they have just died, and then it's all the friends. They have 4 friends. 4 friends. 6 friends. Sorry, I had to count. I don't know what I was doing, dude. Anyway, they have 6 friends they left behind, and basically you get to hear what they think about all the things, and I don't know, I just really like them recalling events and how this could have been stopped and all that, and who did it, who's at fault, and it's just a lot of back and forth. And I think this story is made up of all their testimonies, all the friends, and all the different points of views. So if the points of views were in there, the story would kind of be nothing. And I just really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed this book. I think the perspectives definitely add something to it. It's a very interesting book because the testimonies make up the story essentially, and you have some of the present day stuff, but a lot of it goes back in the past and what's going on. I just love all the different testimonies, as I've already repeated that word like a million times, but I really enjoy this book. So number 1 is Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepard. You guys probably could have guessed that, but this one does have multiple perspectives. We have Hannah, Spencer, Arya, and Emily's, all their stories interwove. And the reason I put this as number 1, not only is it one of my favorites, but if you have watched some of my reviews on this or you've heard my thoughts on these books, Pretty Little Secrets, I'm pretty sure it's called. Yes, Pretty Little Secrets. I was just double check the prequels. It's a prequel between the 4th and 5th books. And in that book, the girls' stories are all separate. So you have, like, let's say 100 pages Spencer's, 100 pages of Emily's, 100 pages of Arya's, on and so forth. And in these books, you have their chapters are interwoven. So you have like a Spencer chapter, Hannah, Emily, Arya chapter. Not exactly in order. Sometimes they are like an Arya, Emily, Arya situation. But basically, this book, like, when it was in multiple perspectives, I didn't really like Pretty Little Secrets as much. It's my least favorite out of the whole series, just because I didn't like that aspect. So when I go back to these aspects and they're in different viewpoints, I really can appreciate the differing viewpoints and how they're intermingled. It really showed me to appreciate that aspect of the book and not just think it's like, well, it is common in the books, but like not take it for granted, because when it's not there, the books aren't as good. And I really enjoy this multiple points of view in this book and in this series in general. And I thought I put that as my number 1 because that did make a big difference and definitely made me appreciate the point of view, multiple point of view perspective in general in literature. Okay, so that has been my top 5 Wednesday day list. I'm sorry if this is a little long, but I just wanted to explain my answers more thoroughly. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and in the comments below, if you guys have any multiple perspective books that you guys think are the best, definitely let me know in the comments. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.